Hey, what's up guys? Pete here. So I recently picked up a Skydio 2 drone and I was able to finally get it out and fly it using the beacon controller on tracking mode. I really wanted to see how it would track me on my dirt bike through areas full of trees like you see here. So my first time out, I definitely learned a few things, both good and bad. So I thought I'd share them with you so you can learn a few pointers of what to expect and what not to do.
Alright, we got our blue lights. Get it away from the weeds. Face the camera towards us. Hold to fly. Push and hold the blue button. In front. That's not front, that's behind. I assume once we start moving, it's going to know where front is. Alright, I'm going to put that in my pocket. Hopefully it can still see it.
So that's the first thing I learned. If you're on motion tracking and you want it to follow you from the front, but there's trees all over the place, like right here, you'll see that it's not, as it's trying to swing around, it's gonna obviously try to avoid the tree and then probably stay to the side for a little bit until it's safe to follow you from the front.
Yeah, dude, look at that thing go between the trees. Oh, that's freaking rad. So this is a hell of a first test for this thing. There's a lot of trees around. Wow, it went right next to that tree. It didn't hit it though. Yes. Uh-oh. I think it lost me.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. That's what the noise was the beacon beeping at me, telling me the drone lost my GPS signal. Should have stopped and turned around before I get to the forest. There's just too many trees in between the drone and myself to be able to have a good signal and follow me.
There we go. Yeah, it got a little lost in the trees. I kind of brought it into some stuff. Okay, fix track again. I'm back there. All right, here we go. There are those little cabins down there. That is rad. Into the forest again. This thing is pretty incredible how it avoids those trees.
And then right after I said that, and I was so impressed with how good it was doing.
Whoa! Oh, it hit the tree! Oh, motherfucker! Yeah, so much for crash avoidance. Yep, I hear you. Fucking son of a bitch. Well, ooh, man, that's not cool. It looks okay though, I guess. Gimbal looks good. I've got some stuff on the prop, but it's not broken. All right. Damn. I'm gonna have to tell Skydio about that.
So this is where I learned that trees with small branches like these aspens with these little tiny leaves on them, I wasn't able to see it until it was too late. It did try to avoid it, but it was right at the very end and the prop
Alright,
caught
here we
one of
go,
those little
watching.
tiny branches.
Now take it easy. Motion track, fixed track, in front. Don't hit the tree. Whoa.
So this is one of the times it's not going to be able to follow you, because obviously I let it into the forest again where there's hardly any spacing at all between these trees and it's just way too dense, so it really didn't have a way out, a way to get back to me. So you are able to fly it manually with the beacon controller. It's a little difficult, but it allows you to fly it and get it out of a position like I got it in here. So you can, like I say, you can just manually fly it and tell it exactly. It's like walking a dog. Get it out of the forest and then put it back on tracking mode.
Oh, look at that view.
See here, look at that, there's plenty of room between these trees and it just flies right around them and it does some pretty cool stuff. So right here is droney mode. You just double tap the center blue button and it flies away and then flies back.
Whoa, that was a close one. It was going right into that tree and it was like, whoa, it stopped, it hit the brakes. And hopefully it flipped back around. Yeah, there it goes. I think we're gonna go down to the Yankee Meadow down here, a little more open. Maybe get some height to this thing. Uh-oh, there it comes. The footage is just going to be me looking up at the drone, making sure it's still there. Alright, getting a little tighter here. Looks like it's directly over me.
Although I had some issues with it getting caught behind some trees and not being able to track me 100%, that's one thing I learned was I do kind of need to just trust it and keep the direction that you're going moving, because once you stop, it doesn't really know what direction you're traveling.
I'd like to see it in front of me. Maybe I'll do that next. Front. There we go. Whoa! Oh, that was close. I guess he knows. Fuck. Fly over the cows. Ooh. Guess I can set more height. Oh no. Uh-oh. Go up. Up, 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 up. Oh, that was close. Whew. Yeah, they say don't fly it over cars. Yeah, I should have been better about that.
That would be why you don't fly it over cars. Cars can come out of nowhere really fast and it's not going to be able to compensate and avoid the car hitting it. So stay away from traffic.
Alright, this is Yankee Meadow. We're going to set the height a little higher. That's cool. Just hold the button and tell it where to go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. This thing is cool. Well, the Skydio performed as good or better, I think, than I thought it would. With the exception of that one crash. I don't know why it got into that tree. Maybe the branches were too small for it to see, but yeah, it crashed into it. It kind of got like tangled up and then it just fell. But no harm was done, no damage.
Despite the crash and the couple times that I did get it lost behind some trees, I am really overall impressed with the Skydio 2. The tracking is super smooth. It follows me just about everywhere I go. I learned a few things, and those would be: 1, on motion track, it will change its position to avoid objects, so keep that in mind. 2, without good GPS signal between you and the drone, it can lose you. I found out number 3 is pretty important. Keep it away from trees with small branches. That includes power lines. 4, don't fly it into dense forest. If you do, you can manually fly it out though with the beacon. And number 5, keep moving. Don't stop unless it's lost, of course. It needs you to keep moving to know your direction that you're going. And 6, pretty important, stay away from cars. If you are flying around near cars like I was, keep your height up high enough so cars aren't going to run into it. This was my very first flight, flying it with the beacon, and I still have a lot of learning to do, and I'm sure I'm going to get better, so stick around for more videos as I'll get into more technical stuff and do a little bit faster paced rides with the Skydio 2. So go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.